My name is Hewan Demissie, and I am from Ethiopia. I was born and raised in the eastern part of Ethiopia. I remember my grandmother. She used to prepare different type of dish. For example, she makes us yogurt, but in that yogurt she add different. Like for example, she put a bunch of garlic and also ruta. Ruta is one of a kind of medicinal plant. It inspires me. So how this plant has medicine inside it? What makes it to be healthy and useful for human, and why is the difference? So that is the time I start asking a lot of questions specifically with plant. I know that I am going to become a scientist, and not only as a scientist, a plant scientist. I got the job in Hawassa University, the current university where I am working at College of Agriculture. There I am associate professor in plant biotechnology. I'm teaching biotechnology, molecular breeding, genetic engineering, and gene manipulation for masters and PhD students. Currently, acid become a major problem in my country, and specifically the region where I belong. It has a lot of mountainous area and very high altitude area. And that high altitude area, we don't know the reason, and the soil become acidic. And in that altitude area, many of the only cereal which grow is barley. And farmers were not able to grow barley because of the acid problem. Then I take that as a research motive. So we developed acid-tolerant barley by breeding acid-tolerant and susceptible one. I found out the Open Door Fellowship because one of the slots is Thomas Jacobs. Wow, I said. I have to apply to this because Thomas Jacobs, he presented in the plant gene community. I was actually all ears when he was presenting and how he is using the genome editing technology in order to understand the plant system. Okay, what gene is really functioning, which one is functioning, and what is their function. I really wanted to establish and teach my students also work in the genome editing technology back home in my country. But I have to know how this really things work. So here at Thomas Jacobs Laboratory, there are a number of postdoc students. The one who's helping me is Sylvia. She is also a postdoc, and she's working on a system of genes. So they have a multiplex system. This is really complicated. So they have a multiplex system that they can target 10 genes at a time. They can transform in physical in mosses, and then they can delete the gene, and they can see what will happen to that mouse. Is it really surviving? Is it dying? So if it is dying, that gene is lethal. So they understand, so they can characterize that. Can you imagine, I just come on May, and by now already I have one result. I have reached to that. I will not do that if I was back home, because the facility here, it helped me to do the job on the program in Ethiopia. Specifically, if I wanted to extract DNA, it can't just happen within a day that I have to think about 6 months, or then communicate with this person or with that person to get some of the consumables that I really wanted. So learning it here, and also knowing different people, communicating with different people, that might help me to develop a better project for the future. Then we can work also with collaboration. Definitely we can't do it alone.